Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So in this video I'm going to share my completed pages for the month of May, and yeah, it's been a busy month. I know, because I've only completed 8 pages, which isn't a great amount, but I don't know, I think I'm just a bit more fussier with my pages, so I just take my time with it because I don't know, that's just how it is. So I've been really busy. I do apologise for such a late completed pages video, but anyway, Kitty says hello and I'll get started. So I'll start with the PDF pages. I've done 2, so this is one of them. Now I did do I think I was demoing the Spectrum Noir Tri-Tones alcohol markers, so I think I did this bit here, this bit here, this yeah, these bits and a bit of the leaves, I think, if I remember correctly. So I think I did that on a video. They are lovely markers. I am hoping to use them more. You can see that they've come through, obviously, because that's what alcohol markers do, but I think they blend really nicely, and I really like them. I can't remember what I used for the background here. I think it might have been the Mica Magic powders, I think, but I just cannot remember. I always say I'm going to get into the practice of writing things down, but I never do. And then these little dots here, I think, are my metallic Posca markers, possibly, or might actually be my metallic Artex acrylic markers. Yeah, I think it's the Artex metallic acrylic markers, these little dots which I've put in here. There's some sort of metallic stuff here on the edges which I'm not particularly sure what it is, but anyway, this is a picture from browncottagebooks.com. Fern Brown. I did get it off Etsy, so if you type in Fern Brown Etsy into Google, it should come up and you'll see all the beautiful pages. So I did use some Sakura Jelly Roll black glaze for the ants. I wanted them to be black. I've heard that the red ants are really bad, as in the sting is really bad compared to black ants. So I just thought I'll make them black because red is rather menacing. So this is all the weird stuff that goes on in my head anyway. But that's, yeah, I like it. I've used lots of gel pens for detail, for outlining, used some metallic paints in the flowers. Yeah, that's it really. A bit of pencil shading on the top. I quite like it actually. After which my husband did tell me after I'd completed it that, look, this is actually an apple, which I think it is. I think it's like a cut apple. So in retrospect, the colours are wrong, but yeah, it didn't occur to me. I did think it's something like that, but I don't know. I just went with what I was going to go with. But yeah, I mean, the best thing about PDFs is you can print it out again. Anyway, I better not talk too much because I did have a comment on one of my videos saying, I think it was a haul video, and they said a bit too much talk, a bit too much chat. They came to see a haul, so yeah, I need to watch that. So this is the next one, which is by Raider Prints. Her art is just stunning. Raider Prints on Etsy. I think it's spelled R-E-Y-D-A if you're interested, but she's got some lovely artwork. And yeah, it's like a little lab scene, a little astronomy scene, and it's got all these, it's just right up my street anyway. So I've got a few little stickers here, and then I used some fine liners, I used Inktense, I think I used some of my Schmincke paints for this background, which has come out okay. The Schmincke granulating watercolours, it's come out okay. It's not come out as nice as I wanted it to come out, but that's user error, as in me, rather than the paints. But yeah, I've only got a very limited set of those. So yeah, I may get some more, but they are rather expensive. And then here I've got some Cosmic Shimmer Sparkle, Cosmic Shimmer Dust, something like that it's called. And then I also put some gems here. I don't know if you can see some actual gem stickers. They are rather shiny, so you can see them here. And then also I used some Finetec metallic paints for the top and the bottom. I did use, I think I did use some sort of paints for this central bit here. I think it was the, can't think now, but I think it was the Paul Rubens phosphorescent paint that I purchased quite some time ago, which I can't find anymore anywhere. And then the rest of this, like, you know, the little details was Inktense. Love a bit of Inktense. And then I also used some washi tape here, just on some detailing. I just love using washi tape now. But yeah, and then lots of metallic paint, as you can see. But yeah, I really like this page. I think it's come out rather well. I need to stop saying rather, because I've realised that I've said it a lot, so I do apologise. But anyway, I do like it. I think I want to do another Raider Prince picture for June, even though I'm going to be really busy, but still. So next one is Mein Risa Asian, sorry, by Rita Berman. And the page I did, so as you can see, I've only got 8 pages done, because I think my pages that I've done are actually quite detailed. So I think, you know, it's the quality of the page, I think, rather than the number that's important. So I keep telling myself anyway. So yeah, there's lots of metallic paint here, gel pen. I love using the Uniball metallic gel pens. They're, in my view, they're one of the best metallic gel pens there are. Got some metallic paint here. I think I used the Renaissance Colours Countdown to Christmas Colour Shift paints on these fish here as well. And then some Art Spirits gold paints here in the corner. I really like using my Polychromos on this paper. I think they work stunningly beautifully. And also Lightfast, Derwent Lightfast, superb on this paper. The Black Widows work gorgeously as well on this paper. So yeah, lots of white gel pen. I just love Rita Berman's work. It's just stunning. It just makes me happy working in her books. It's just like, you know, if I can't think of anything to colour, a Rita Berman page will definitely do. But yeah, I hope you like it anyway. I quite like it. I think it's, I love map pages. I don't know what it is about them, but they appeal to me. So that's that one. Next, of course, this gorgeous, gorgeous book from Amazon Japan, which I'm really thinking of getting another copy. I have been saying it for a while, but I think I am going to, because I can really see myself finishing this book and doing another book as well, because it's just stunning. I just love the detail. So this is the one I did. Now, why did I do this? Because the blossoms were out. They've gone now, which is quite sad. But anyway, the blossoms were out in spring. And I just wanted to do them. So there's just pink everywhere, and I think the pink goes really well with blue. And I used different alcohol markers, as you can see from the back. Sorry, with I used different alcohol marker shades of the pinks. I used some of my Spectrum Noir Tritones, whichever. I used those, you know, with the 3 pens in them. Lots of metallic paint on here, lots of gel pens, even used my Finetec paint here at the bottom, which you can see the paper wasn't too happy about. It's complaining there a little bit, so it was trying to pill a little bit. So, you know, I did the best I could with it, but I'm glad I still used it, because I still think it looks gorgeous, like shiny and stuff at the bottom. But yeah, then there's gel pen around the trees, which I've realised I've actually forgot to put. I don't even know which gel pen it is, you know. Over here, I've got to put a little bit of gel pen around that bit there. Always forget something, I do. And I'm just thinking, which gel pen was that? I think it was one of the Pentel silver ones. So yeah, if I get round to it, I might sort that out at some point. But yeah, I am pleased with that one. And that's it, yeah. I might do one in here again for June. I don't know, I just love this book. I love that book. Anyway, next one. So this is in Paula Brune's Amazon. I think it's the first one that I've coloured. Now, I did do this in purples because a lovely subscriber viewer asked if I would use purple for the butterflies, because that's the colour for Lupus Awareness Month. It was May and it was Lupus Awareness Month, so I thought, of course I will. And so lupus, systemic lupus erythematosus, is basically an autoimmune disease which affects the systems in the entire body, where your own immune system attacks connective tissue and other sort of tissues of your own body. It's a very, cruel disease, but then again, diseases are cruel, but it just affects the whole system. So yeah, I wanted to do it as a lupus awareness month. So I used shades of purple, just a little bit of purpley reds in here as well, and yeah, but I love purple anyway as a colour. So yeah, I've got a little bit of black Sakura Jelly Roll glaze just on the edges there. I don't know if you can see it, a little bit of shiny, and I've used it in certain parts as well. The glaze pens are just stunning. If you want to add extra stuff to your pages, that look different, I would definitely recommend the glaze pens and metallic stuff. So I also used a little bit of my Stickles glitter gel here in purple, just here on the edges. You can see that I've used a stencil, I've used my gel crayons and then a stencil on top. I need to do a June haul actually, because I have purchased a few things which I would like to share with you. And yeah, I mean, it's alright, it's quite simple. My colouring could be a little bit better, but yeah, I do like it. I mean, at the bottom I did write as well, Lupus Awareness Month, because I wanted to remember. My memory is really bad when it comes to normal life stuff. When it comes to my subject, it's not bad. So that's Amazon. Next one, I had a buddy colour with the lovely Megan from Disney Meg Colours. I think it's that. I hope I've said that right, because let me see. Disney Meg's Colouring, I think. I hope I've said that right. So it was with Megan. We often like to do a buddy colour in the R.J. Hampson books, especially this one, Dragon Dreams, because I really do. I just recently got his newest book, which was the Midnight Mischief, and I really do like that one. So I will hopefully be colouring in that. So we did this. So yeah, I chose this page because I really love it. I just love the dragon. I love the volcano. I will insert Megan's picture here. So as you can see, Megan's was absolutely beautiful. I love it, especially her border. I thought her border was stunning. And yeah, you can see mine, I've used, I can't remember which pencils I used. Could it be possibly Arteza? Some Holbein maybe. I know that Holbein works quite well on Amazon paper. So it could have been that. I've used some acrylic glitter over some sort of pastel here. I've used some, which I haven't used in ages, some Galaxy glitter here, which is the bronze, because I wanted to give the effect, I don't know if you can see, I wanted to give the effect of little bits of volcanic rock and molten stuff, getting flung out into the sea. So I just put that in places. I don't know if that shows up at all, that you can see here near the top of the picture, and then I used a little bit of metallic paint on the the fiery rocks and stuff that's coming out of the volcano. I do like my dragon. I did colour him or her with normal pencil, and then I put a little bit of iridescent watercolour over him or her. Not decided what he is. And then yeah, then I put some of this, I think it was Finetec paint, yeah, because I wanted it to be fiery as well. I wanted the feathers on the dragon to be quite fiery. And yeah, I do like how it's come out And then I think I just did a black background here. I think I put that black, possibly. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But anyway, it was so much fun to do this. So thank you so much, Megan, for buddy colouring with me. And hopefully we can do another one soon. But yeah, lots of white gel pen here for highlights and things as well. But yeah, I do really like RJ's work. It's just, you know, his work is beautiful. It's just enjoyable colouring it as well. So that's that one. So that's Dragon Dreams by RJ Hampson. Only 2 left, I'm afraid. So yeah, I haven't done much this month, but that's, I think, because the pages are really detailed and I do take my time with them, because I'm a lot more fussier these days than I've been in the past, which isn't such a bad thing. Anyway, this is my first page I've completed in here, and this took ages. It just took so long to colour. So this is Colouring Book of Secret Dream Story by Yoshimi Skagiguchi, I think, but that's from Amazon Japan. And I did this lovely mystical page. I just was so attracted to it because it looked so amazing. It just looked really, I don't know, intriguing. You've got crystals down here, you've got this fella here that's observing the stars, and I don't know, I found it really, you know, attracted. I was really attracted to it, should I say. So I've used various pencils here. Now, what pencils did I think? Now, this is what I mean. I should be writing down every time I try my different pencils out in books. I don't always write it down, and I need to write down which pencils work best. I think polychromos work really well because they generally work really well on most papers. What else did I use? Just cannot remember for the life of me. I think I used polys. I think I used Prismas as well, and Prismas worked quite well. And yeah, I just can't remember. I just need to get into that routine at some point, hopefully. But yeah, gave him a purple beard, purpley reddish beard there to make him look even more mystical. But yeah, I used metallic paint on his robe here, on the stars and the moons, and then on this bit here I just wanted to black them out with the Sakura Jelly Roll black glaze. And then look, I tried to make this look like there's glass in the magnifying glass, and also on this dome like bell jar type thing. I don't know if I pulled it off. I think it looks alright. I think it looks quite nice on the magnifying glass. I didn't always pull it off though. I'm still learning, as you can see. But yeah, I quite like it. I think I will be colouring in this book at some point again. Not in June, but possibly in August maybe. I do want to do a double page in here. Like that, gosh, I would love to do that. And there's another one with the bees flying over on a double page, which that one, I think the bees, but that would be amazing to do. So yeah, so that's that book. And then last but not least, I did my double page in this book, so that took a fair amount of time, but it was well worth it. So this is my double page in Rooms of Wonder by Johanna Basford. Now again, I tried to make it look glassy, and I did put some white smudged gel pen over the glass, but I wasn't that happy with it. I didn't think it, I mean, it looked okay. It did look okay, but it just did not look glossy enough, and so I had to cheat, and therefore I used Deco Arts Gloss Medium, something like that. I think I showed it in my last haul. It's like Glossy Accents, but in a bigger bottle and cheaper. So yeah, and you can apply it with a brush. So it's less thick. It's less thick, but you can see that, you know, you've still got a really nice glossy finish. Now this took ages. There is just a black Deco Art matte paint on the background, and I was going to put glitter on the back, but my husband said no, the star of the show has to be these these fish. Otherwise, if it's glittery at the back, the background's not going to be the background, which he is right. But it took a lot for me to not put anything in the background because I had to control myself. As you can see, I did fail a little bit because I had to put some dots. I have to put something. I just can't leave stuff alone sometimes. There's the dots there. But yeah, I quite like it. I would give it 7.5, 8, 7.5 or 8 out of 10. I think it could be much better, but 7.5 or 8 is not too bad, I suppose. But yeah, I do like it. You know, as long as I don't hate any colouring page I make, I think it's a success. So that's it. That's all my completed pages. I hope you enjoyed watching, and again, sorry for it coming out a little bit later than I usually try to get it out by the 2nd of the month, but clearly this time it didn't happen because I've been mega busy. I still am quite mega busy, but yeah. Alright, thank you for watching. Till next time guys, happy colouring, take care, bye.